Just after lunch, on the 1st of May 1956, the tolling of the treble bell of St Mary's Church summoned Oxford University's dons to the old Bodleian Library, a site of male learning and clerical endeavour for 4 centuries, now, suddenly and inexplicably, said to be under threat from the women. From St John's, New College and Worcester, the dons made their way south down St Giles, west along Holywell Street, and eastwards along Broad Street, gowns, habits and hoods flapping. As they gathered in the courtyard outside Convocation House, rumours were circulating. The women are up to something in Convocation. We have to vote them down. Some things were known. The Vice-Chancellor, Alec Halford-Smith, had proposed to the Hebdomadal Council that Oxford University award an honorary degree to the former US President Harry S. Truman. Tradition dictated that the nomination be waved through at Convocation, the governing body composed of all the doctors and masters of the university, and the award given the following month at the ancient ceremony of Encenia. And yet, here the facts gave out and the rumours began, pieced together in half-sentences. The nomination, it was said, was to be challenged by the women. Dons from St John's had arrived under a simple imperative: vote them down. Now they milled around, trying to discover which women. No surprise to find Somerville at the centre of things. Godless Somerville, a college for brains, or, some said, freaks. In All Souls, consciences had been roused by a sense of injustice. Surely it would be wrong to try to punish Mr. Truman. Hang it all, you can't make a man responsible just because his is the signature at the foot of the order. At the New College dining tables, it had been agreed that though the action was a mistake, it was just an incidental, as it were, in a career. Though, some reflected, little else was known of Mr. Truman's career. Hearing the word Truman, one's mind could not help but run on Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Now, in Convocation House, the dons filed into the chamber. A medieval courtroom set out rather like a miniature House of Commons. All eyes scanned the benches near the entrance, by custom occupied by women, for the troublemaker. There she was, still and silent and seated, Miss Elizabeth Anscombe. Behind the scenes, the university's proctors and wardens, deans and censors were ruffled. Had she got up a party? She said not, but could she be trusted? University officials had been sedulously consulting statute books and examining past precedents, as the procedure for handling such protests was unknown. No one could remember a past occasion. Vice-Chancellor Alec Halford-Smith was on the verge of retirement and had asked his replacement, John Masterman, to preside over the meeting in his stead. Masterman was still learning the ropes, and as he straightened the hood of his gown and prepared to take his seat, he remained a little unsure of the procedure. There was a heavy agenda. The status of the Greek New Testament in the theology degree was to be discussed. The Hebdomadal Council was impatient to push through its proposal to honour Truman, already a year delayed, and now Miss Anscombe was an irritation that had the potential to become an embarrassment. She had confused things further by requesting permission to address the meeting in English rather than Latin, despite the fact that her Latin was perfect. Masterman's priority was that as little mud as possible should be stirred up. Journalists were hanging around, eager for information. No question, a scene was in the offing. As for the proctors, Miss Anscombe had long been a thorn in their side. She was renowned for turning up at lectures in trousers, forbidden attire for women under the university statutes. There was great relief all round when she rose to her feet and a skirt and stockinged legs were visible beneath her gown.